Yep.
All right, let's do the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you all for coming.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let's start off with abstracts. Everybody had a chance to take a look at the abstracts?
Indeed.
Okay.
I move that we pay the abstracts.
Second?
Motion made, and seconded to pay our abstracts and bills. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. All right, we're going to go to department heads. Steve, you had something from the wastewater. You were going to...
Just give me a minute.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Delaware Engineering, they had nothing at the moment. We'll do Public Works. Eric, I know that's your committee.
Yep.
I mean, we've all got the reports here, but there's a couple items you're going to go over, which has. Do you have it open? You want to read it from here?
Yep, I've got it here, right here.
Okay.
So, we're looking for permission to order replacement for the main salt spreader, not to exceed the price of $13,700. It's budgeted for, and I'd like to get it ordered, built, and received before November.
Okay.
This is the first item.
There was, as an addition to that, the salt spreader is a little bit over budget, $127 and change. But they didn't spend as much for the saw, the concrete saw.
That's right, yep.
So as part of that, if you guys are gonna order the salt spreader, I wanna make them, incorporate in the motion that we move the money from the one line to the other
Okay.
to cover that.
So let's do this one at a time then. So we'll need a motion for that and the motion that Jody just asked for to move money from one line to another.
All right, so make the motion for this purchase.
Second.
Motion made, seconded to purchase the, replace, everybody did, the salt spreader. And it is going to over exceed, so let's, I guess let's just approve this one, and then we'll go to the other. So all those in favor for this? It was all, everybody was ayes?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, opposed? Carried. Now, before we finish this line here, the clerk is asking that we take some money that was left from purchasing the stone saw, concrete saw that came in under budget, to change it from that line item to this line item. So I need a motion for that.
Motion. Second.
Motion made, seconded to move the money from one line item to over to this line item. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, and then the second one you had to read?
Yep, so looking for permission from Matt over at DPW to do an online course for water license renewal credits at the cost of $120. Excuse me. So this will be an online course. And, normal trainings are in Sydney, but
Yep.
because of COVID, etc.
Yeah, so that's one of the things, you have to have contact hours to keep your certification, so to keep them certified, I'm all for this. So if you want to make that a motion?
Yep, make that a motion.
Any second?
Second.
Motion made, seconded to give them permission to let Matt do an online course to renew his credits at $120. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Now, the main reason we're doing this too is because of COVID. Like you said, is a lot of these other classes that they do are not available. Is there anything that you want to talk about that's on the upcoming, that what just got here?
Just wanted to mention that the guardrails are in, recycled guardrails,
Okay, down on Water Street.
Water Street, so that looks nicer down there.
Okay. And I do know that they've been working on catch basins and the drainage so that hopefully here before fall comes around, we can get streets grind and paved, and we'll go from there. Okay.
The St. John Street project is continuing.
Shepherd Street.
Shepherd Street,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep, I know there was a few people worried that we weren't going to be doing anything more to it, but yes, I mean, they just got the drainage done, and once they get around to getting West Street, which is another big project, done, then Cobblestone will be giving us a schedule when they can
Yeah.
come in and pave.
Nothing has stopped.
No, it's just, Want to make sure everything's all done, settled, and don't have to worry about having little dip-de-doos put into the streets. So, right.
Should I talk about the boiler?
Yes, that's the next thing. Now we'll go back to wastewater.
Wastewater treatment plant, the boiler in the sludge building, there's two of them. They work together. One of them is gone. So in order to replace it, it's going to be over the $10,000 budget cap for boilers/repairs for that line item. They're getting quotes, but there's nothing in concrete yet. And they want to know if we want to just replace the one boiler, which works concurrently with the one that's existing and just as old and just as broken, but has not failed yet. Or do we go with the recommendation of the engineer, which is to go ahead and spend the extra money and replace both of them since they work concurrently? Does anyone think it's a bad idea to not replace them both?
Myself, I don't see it a bad idea, because if one's failing now, the other one's not too far behind. But I would like to see maybe some more quotes or more information back to us. I mean, I don't know what everybody else feels.
How badly does it impact our budget?
It's an 80-20 split,
It's an
80%
80-20
millage.
split, and we have budgeted $10,000 for it.
The 10,000 will cover one boiler, or will cover two?
One.
Won't cover one,
Will cover one, so we're talking.
and we don't have the quote for the two.
Price, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say anything about what the estimate was?
Yeah, but to replace one was gonna be more than to replace two from that one company.
Which one's Tom Ellis?
Tom Ellis, he's the one that recommended that, a high efficiency and
Yeah.
an old one wasn't gonna work, so
Right.
he wouldn't do it. So his quote to replace just the one
Mhm.
with a different brand of
That would work.
whatever the boiler is,
Right.
would be $7,500. Trefetson they did a quote for it to change two would be almost 18,000. And to do one, it was 16.
So it's
Which
it's
it would-
almost 10,000 above what we budgeted.
Because I guess there's piping, or, I don't understand, but there's
Yeah.
piping and stuff that needs to be changed.
Mhm.
Okay, but if, to understand, they would replace, Jefferson would replace one
No.
for 7,000?
No,
No.
the other company.
That would be
Or whoever.
And it would
Tom
be
Ellis,
this-
because they don't...
Tom
rec-
Ellis.
Yeah.
And it's not the high efficiency, it's whatever type they
It ma-
have
it-
now.
It matches what's over there now, so that they can use it, lead lag.
The choice that we could get two boilers for about $14,000.
Two boilers was 17
Almost 18,000
for two high
No, no, two.
efficiency.
Yep.
The one
And-
was only 7 for one. And it was
Oh, you mean the
same
old one?
If you replace both the old,
Yep, with
the
the...
same type, about $7,000 a piece,
Yep,
I think you ought to get a price.
that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, it's...
And I don't know how much we'd save on our gas bill, whether it would, cover the cost of the difference in price.
Right.
But I would usually table it until next month to get more information.
Let's get some more information, definitely.
More quotes.
Or at least
Yeah.
until we get all the quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one who really came through was Trefetson with the 3 quotes. Replace one, replace 2 with pods, replace both.
Yep.
He gave
Until we
3.
figure out where the money's gonna come from to pay for it.
Yep. And I think in the
Well-
meantime, we can have them check on some other
We should have,
people that have installed.
yes, we did get paid for the parts we sold from wastewater, correct?
Yes, we got to check, right?
So there
on the-
there
from
is
the-
some money there.
When we sold
nice.
the,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that money wasn't in the budget, was it? It's part of it?
No.
Okay, so that's, so we could, financially, we could put it in trouble, so it's spent
Well,
money.
financially, we need to get after the I&I.
Yeah.
Is what we
Correct.
need to do, but
Yeah.
Jason just wanted to know if we could direct him whether or not to keep looking, accept this quote, or continue the search.
I think continue the search. Is that what
Yeah.
everybody feels?
I
Right.
think,
Absolutely continue the search.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Code enforcement, everybody had a chance to look over Steve's report.
Yep.
Had quite a busy month by the looks, a lot of permits. Any questions on that?
No, didn't have any.
No.
Okay. The police, the only thing we've got is our monthly report from them on the calls and everything. Everybody had a chance to look that over?
They look like
They've
they
been
were
pretty
busy too.
busy.
Yeah.
There's a lot on there.
Yep. Did the chief leave us anything?
Nothing for board action,
So he hasn't, we still haven't heard anything on the police car.
No.
nothing definite.
Nothing definite. I asked him the other day too. Just haven't got any definite answers from him. All right, let's go to trustees report. Hey,
Not a lot going on. The parks are winding down for the season.
Yep.
School starts in a week. We do have a couple of nice new solar crosswalk signs,
Yep.
which we'll have to figure out where to put.
Well, we're gonna put them on Main Street, but DOT's gonna have to put them up.
Yeah,
So we've got them.
I'm excited about those.
I think DOT knows about them. They just gotta figure out when they're gonna come put them in.
The theater is trying to look at when and how to reopen, when they're allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
Their number one concern right now is liability insurance and how that's going to be impacted by COVID. And we're still looking further into that.
Okay. I saw Brian this morning and he said that Monday's gonna be the last day of the pool. So we got enough guards and stuff to do that, so that's good. So go out and enjoy the pool.
Congratulations on a successful year.
We did pretty good
It was awesome.
this summer at the park for, what we had to work with.
Considering what we had to work with and what was going on.
We had
I
a
think
good
it went
summer.
well. Yeah,
Probably the smoothest run recreation and caucus program this year. I mean, in a long time.
Brian Sprague, everybody. See Brian Sprague. Give him a pat on the back.
The request from Anthony Zeta,
yep, I've got that underneath my report, I'm gonna read that
you're
letter.
gonna do that in
Yeah.
here, so okay,
Yeah.
that will affect us.
Yep.
Okay.
And anything else?
That's it, sir.
No, we're going off, aren't we? Tones. Kirk.
Let's see. No, I worked on something interesting with a local artist, Caroline Fay, who did some filming for, remember the Twin Town thing we discussed
Yeah.
years ago?
Here in Ireland?
Yeah, so,
There you go. Nope.
That's what happened to bring firefighters to a meeting.
there it is.
Shut your volume down, that's all.
No, I just put that right written.
Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
Anyway, so we filmed at various locations throughout the village, and it's kind of a greeting we send to their community. And then the idea is they send a greeting back. We submitted that greeting this last Monday.
Nice.
So they're going to do an international broadcast of scenes around Walton. So just thought it was kind of neat and positive progress there.
Where can it be seen?
So I'll have a link for the video, which maybe we can post to the village website.
Yeah, that'd be neat to see, because they're gonna in turn give us that village, so we can see theirs.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just kind of like basically like a pen pal relationship between
Mhm.
two communities. But I can, as soon as I get the link, share it with you guys. And just thought that was neat that we were making some progress there,
Yeah, that could be the new feature.
right? But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Nothing else on, guess you were on another committees, were you?
Sorry?
I don't think you're on any other committee, were you? Other than DPW?
Other than zoning?
Code.
In code, yeah. Okay.
Nothing further than that.
Mr. Dyke?
No, I say, other than that, we still haven't got an answer on the police card. We do have money set aside to pay. It comes through.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem. It's just taking a few minutes to, or I should say, a little while for everybody to get together on it to make an agreement, so. Okay. Steve, anything?
Other than the fact that we're in dire need of a boiler in the sewer plant, I don't have anything. And I don't even want to think about what happens when the other boiler fails.
Yeah. So, hopefully we've got a little bit of time and we can get a better grasp on the whole thing and we can come up with a decision.
Well, the 80-20 is a big positive.
Yeah.
We may have to just do like a special meeting and if
Yeah, if we get enough
Better
quotes
if it
and
was
stuff.
2080.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll work, it'll be
50-50.
okay.
we don't necessarily have to wait a whole month.
No, we can do that.
He's been updating Jody every day, so.
Okay. All right, my report's going to be short and sweet. One thing here, I did get a letter from Anthony Setta. This is addressed to us here, and it says, "Hi, my name is Anthony Setta. I am working towards the rank of Eagle Scout. I need to complete a project that benefits the community. I would like to build a Gaga ball pit and a Foursquare court at Austin Lincoln Park. Gaga ball and Foursquare are very popular with the youth. I think this would be very beneficial and they would be utilized by the community." He just gave a brief description. I don't know what this is, but they say it's really fun. Gaga ball is played in a wooden octagon-shaped structure that is approximately 20 feet in diameter. Foursquare is a concrete court approximately 20 feet by 20 feet. I will be fundraising in order to get the supplies and materials needed to complete this project. I was thinking of starting the work in the spring with the help of other scouts. If you have any questions or need any other information, my contact number is, and then my email number is. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Anthony Setta. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I guess everything is going to be, like the concrete things, you said it's all going to be ground level. I guess like some of the stuff that's over to the park on Bassett. There will be nothing raised, so I don't know what anybody's feelings are about it. I like it when Eagle Scouts have projects that they can do and they want to raise the money and do the work themselves, so.
Did he speak to Brian as far as like locations and
No, he
things?
hasn't done that yet, but he just wanted to know if it was something that we would entertain as far as letting them do it up at Austin Lincoln. I mean, there's area up there for it.
I certainly would.
I'd make a motion that we approve it. We can discuss it, where to put it and all that. It's going to require a fair amount of money.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, motion to move forward.
Well, I think he needs an okay.
So he can do
In
fundraising.
order to do the fundraising for it, because it's not going to be, it's going to cost
Yep.
Yeah.
some money.
I've never seen an Eagle Scout project or in addition to the part that I didn't like.
That's true.
So let's have a form of a motion then on
Dick.
that.
I move to approve the request.
Okay,
Well, Dick started it, or did,
Yeah.
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 Okay, and I
Okay.
second.
okay. Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And he's
Carried.
supposed to reach out and talk with Brian directly?
Yep,
Okay.
and he will,
Before he does anything,
Yep.
actual installation.
do you want to keep that copy with
Sure.
files for you? The other one is, I think I gave it to you, Jody, was we had a letter from the Snowmobile Club. And this is from the Hampton Hill Ridge Riders Snowmobile Club. Traditionally sponsors 2 snowmobile races each year at the fairgrounds. The first is a grass drag in October and the second is a snow drag in February. Numerous track orientations have been tried in the past. However, typically and typographically and over obstructions require the track to be situated such a portion of the shutdown area past the finish line where the sled slowed down is on village property. That was just noticed. We are working to plan and schedule races this fall and winter. In light of the pandemic, we are uncertain as to race dates and times, but we want to get this piece of the puzzle together. We are respectfully requesting the use of village property identified in the blue, I've got a map here, blue on the accompanied map for the shutdown portion of the track. A certification of insurance will be provided to the village. Stephen L. Dutcher, member, Hampton Hill Ridge Riders. Basically what it is if you look at it this way, there's the fairgrounds, there's a treatment plant, so they're going over that way, so I don't know if anybody wants to take a look. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, they're gonna provide us with a copy of their, like they would for the Delaware Valley Agricultural Society, so I think it's fine. But then I think they just never realized that was village property until now. So they just want to make sure it's all taken care of.
Yeah.
So,
No problem with that. It's great, brings people into the community.
Did you want to see it, Steve?
No.
Okay.
I know where you're going.
Okay. So I need a motion for that one also.
Motion.
Second?
Motion made, seconded to let the Ridge Riders do that, providing they give us a copy of their insurance certificate. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. All right, now we have to go to an amendment to local law, chapter 59-3, residency of the deputy clerk. Right now, our deputy clerk is just over the town line towards, I can't remember, she's in
East Branch,
East Branch, but that's also the town of Hancock,
something like
Yeah.
that.
something like that. So we gotta give her a waiver to allow her to
The town
live.
is Hancock.
Yeah, the town of Hancock, village of East Branch. Phone number Walton. It's a,
Well,
like,
school district, I don't know, maybe Colchester, who knows?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
So
Yeah.
is the first motion to grant the waiver?
No, you did that when you hired,
Yeah,
kinda hired
yeah,
her. We
but
just
now-
need to change the local law, and I needed to know how to direct Dave Merzig to word the new local law.
Does anybody think it's okay to do it in miles? I thought that would be
I
the
was
easiest.
questioning that if we, I don't know how far it is over it, well, yeah, I do know how far it is.
Yeah, because that's one of the longest routes, because we mow it. I think
Yeah.
that's seven and some odd miles from the bottom there and up and over. And I don't know what it is from here to there.
Could we elevate it to a 50-mile extension?
Well, 50 miles is gonna take you a long way out. I would think, you know, like, say 20-mile radius of the village, or something of that nature. The village is pretty well centered in as far as the township,
Mhm.
and we go out about 10 miles in any direction. It's about like-
Is our new deputy within 20 miles?
That's
Of the village?
Yeah.
Should be within the
It's
village
pretty
or
close.
within the line, Like-
In the village line?
or like, word it however you want to. You could do it so many miles outside of the town of Walton as well, whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
that's, I don't know whether it'd be good, better to say 10 miles outside, within 10 miles of Walton town line.
Well, I only suggested 50 because it takes me that many miles to get to the nearest hospital or doctor's appointment, so I figured that would be a safe number.
Yeah, but did you want it that far out?
I mean, that's basically being,
Yeah.
I would probably look at 20. We could put it on a map and take a look at it, but I would say, well, if you use the town line, 10 miles on the town line, and
Yeah,
that would bring it out about 20-mile radius of the
Yeah.
village.
So, yeah, if we put it at 10 miles past the town limits, and then it would cover.
It would have
Proportion all the
covered
way
many of the
around.
people who were already on, who had applied.
That applied, we're gonna be pretty darn close to that.
Okay, so 10 miles from the town of Walton line.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sound good to everybody?
Is that sufficient, 10?
I think so.
I think it's
Yeah.
reasonable. I don't think you want to go much farther than that. When you're, at 10, you're basically, if you have to drive 20 miles to work, that's fine.
Okay.
But if you go out at 50 miles, like I say, then you're getting into, other counties.
Yeah.
This way, you can actually have someone that, 10 miles of the town line, wind up in the town of Circuit, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
50 miles could put you into Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks, Dave.
it'll get you close to Hancock.
Yeah, real close.
Okay, so did we want to set, after I get this back from the attorney?
That's right, we have to do a public hearing on that.
Yes, it's a local law, so we need a public hearing, so.
I think we should have enough time to do it by October meeting.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need a motion for
And I'll
that.
make a motion that we set a public hearing.
Okay?
Second.
Okay.
Motion made, seconded, set public hearing at our next board meeting in October. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Now, we needed to do one more motion for the deputy clerk, correct?
Yes,
You
we
wanna-
need to, appoint her as my deputy registrar of vital statistics and to add her to our bank account so that she could sign in case,
Somebody can.
yeah.
And that's just what has to be done.
I would make a motion that we do those things.
Second.
Motion made, seconded to everything you said is according to that there to,
We're gonna add
The- the-
Samantha to all the bank accounts.
Get her plugged in so she can do her job.
Yep, authority to, for her as an additional signer and to appoint her as the deputy registrar of vital
that's
statistics.
all right. Yeah. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Did you have anything else, Jody? That
do
was-
not.
Had to be brought up?
Nope.
Anybody else have anything to be brought up?
Not today.
Now, I would like the motion for us to go into executive session to discuss some negotiations that we've got to do.
So moved.
Second?
Motion made, seconded to go in executive session. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.